the first thing we'll do is if you can give me a massive clap. Bigger clap. Yeah, that works. Just one for insurance.
Am I looking at you? Looking at the camera? Okay, look at it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just 5 questions. But first thing, do you want to give me just a massive clap? Do you want to tell us who you are and what you do around games industry, games culture?
Cool, yeah. Wait, this way?
Oh, you can, yeah. No.
Still this way. My name is Rhiannon Murphy and I'm a narrative designer currently working at Square Enix.
My name's Aisha Ahmed and I am a Twitch streamer, I am a community manager, I am a mentor within the gaming industry.
I actually didn't know about the mentor.
That's a new thing. Oh, on top of also being a freelance journalist.
So my name is Victoria and I'm currently a submission manager. I'm working for ID and Xbox program, so I'm helping the indie developers to publish their game to Xbox.
So I am Leon Ivy. I am the creator of High School Hills, Dreams and Nightmares. I've been working on it for 2.5 years. It's about a game about a boy who moves from a big town to a small town, and there's all these mysteries in this small town, and there's a nightmare state element to it and a dream state element to it. And he's trying to figure out why he's going into these dream states, the nightmare states he's trying to get away from, and the dream states he can control. And it's like a mystery game.
So my name is Crazy Nats and I'm a streamer and content creator. And I've pretty much been doing that for the last, say, about 2 years.
I do a lot of reading. Comes like with the territory of wanting to do narrative stuff, I guess. Cosplay as well. I do love, again, finding creativity in other mediums. So cosplay, what else do I do? Mainly play games.
Yeah. But you mentioned that D&D as well.
D&D, yeah, tabletop board games. I'm currently running a D&D campaign for our friends. I've done one-shots as well. So yeah, anything that still tickles that creative juice in the brain.
What was the motivation for like streaming in particular? Like, was there a reason you wanted to sort of put yourself out and show the games you're playing?
A good friend of mine makes YouTube videos and stuff, and we all kind of at that time when YouTube was popping started making YouTube videos, and I never really liked editing and I never really found my niche in what I wanted to do.
I hate it.
I cannot stand it. Like this now, I just about do it for my TikToks. But my friend was like, I think he kind of got into the game world. He's like, oh, like there's this thing called Twitch. I think you should stream. Like it would be amazing. And then I was like, do you know what? I'll try it. Tried it, absolutely loved it. And then I like how it's very community driven and kind of, met other people in their communities and other streamers and met loads more female gamers. And I was like, oh, there's more of us. Met loads more black gamers. Oh, there's loads of us. I met people who identify however they choose to identify. Like, oh, there's just so many wonderful people within this space. And it's honestly been really cool.
I think it's just the fact that I've been so obsessed with them for so long since I was a kid, and it really does give people working within the industry and working on games like the ability to just like explore any kind of narrative or do things that are more interactive with people. And just being any part of that industry is just something that was always near and dear to my heart because they just mean so much to me.
To be honest, during lockdown, I thought it was a great opportunity to start making games because I've always enjoyed playing games growing up. And I thought, why not do something during lockdown which is creative and, everyone else is locked away. So it's a good time to start. So that's where I started.
Is there a video game that got you into video games, either just like casually or specific professional journey?
Cool. The original Mortal Kombat was a big hit in my household as a child, but also Rayman, the original Rayman on PlayStation 1. And my sister, I could never actually play it. I had to sit next to my sister while she played it, and I just had to watch, which was great. But it was back in the day when memory cards didn't exist and we had to remember passwords. So I have one embedded. It's LODTV47VSP, and you can type that into Rayman to this day, and it will bring up my old save.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's good knowledge to have. Keeping that.
Cool memory.
Yeah, that was an interesting formative memory. I like that.
The game that got me into gaming would have to probably be Pokemon Blue. Because my dad went on a business trip at one point and just came back with a Game Boy, a Game Boy Advance and a couple games. And so me and my sister ended up with Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red. So we were racing to complete the games. I think that's probably what got me into it. It wasn't even about the game. I could barely read at the time, but it's just that experience.
I have always been a gamer. My dad raised me on games, so I played nearly every single game that there is to play. My first memory of games is Grand Theft Auto, the first one, and this boxing game, and I don't remember the name of the game, but I just always remember, let's get ready to rumble, let's get ready to ooh, ooh. And I know that was, I think, on Sega, but yeah, that's my earliest memories of games, and that's what's got me into games.
And when you say the first GTA, the 2D, the top down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the very, very, very first one. I was too young to play it, but I remember that very vividly.
The game that made the most profound impact on me wasn't the first game I played, was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Classic.
Because that was the game that showed me how amazing storytelling is in video games. Before I thought, oh, they're fun, I played Sonic, I played Donkey Kong, Crash Bandicoot, and there's some narrative there, but Legend of Zelda, that felt like stepping into an epic fantasy novel.
The first video game that I remember really having a huge impact on me and being okay, I really, really like gaming would have been Mirror's Edge. Such a classic. Faith Connors, but it's the thing is for me it was the strong female protagonist, because you don't see that a lot in gaming, especially that came out in 2008, so it was even back then it was always male protagonists, but seeing Faith in that protagonist role really kind of reminded me of oh yeah, no, gaming's really cool.
So it's a bit difficult with that question. I started as a kid with platformers, now I hate them. And when I was growing up, I really loved The Sims and GTA, but then I was on a 2-year hiatus from gaming until I discovered Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, and I fell back in love with gaming, so now we're here.
Do you have a earliest gaming memory?
Earliest gaming memory was my mum brought home from a car boot sale a very, very old, I want to say it was an Atari, but I think it was older than that. That had Pong on it, and all it had was Pong. That's my earliest game memory. But one of the things that I do remember as a kid is I had an Atari ST, and one Christmas my dad gave me 4 boxes of discs, and they were all just copied games, and probably cost him next to nothing. But the fact that I had almost near 100 games, irrespective, there's no cost. Money meant nothing. The fact that I could play those 100 games was just immense. It's probably one of the best friends I've ever had.
Other than playing Super Mario Brothers on the NES, was a very obscure game, which I think was LucasArts' first game, called Ball Blazer, which is kind of like a 3D version of Pong. And I think it was LucasArts' first game, but I might be wrong about that. But yeah, you had these two crafts, basically hovercrafts, and you were trying to get a ball into a goal. It's old school Rocket League, essentially. That's one of my earliest gaming memories.
I wouldn't say I was that young, but this thing that sticks with me, my first time, one of me and my cousins, we had done an all-nighter. I think it was probably my first all-nighter playing a video game. We're playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. We got our snacks, we got everything ready, and this was around the time there was a care package glitch where you can get unlimited care packages. All night long, we're just playing it, and it was just so fun. It was just so fun, yeah.
That's cool. What would you say has been your biggest achievement in gaming so far?
I guess anywhere that, as silly as it sounds, that I've been as a creator. I don't kind of see myself as a creator sometimes. I'm just I sit at home and play games, but I don't always think of it no, you built a community, you have people around you, you have support around you, you have great people around you that are always there, that you help out and they help you out and stuff. And I think that for me is the most like just chilling in Discord with friends that I've met through the community and stuff, and just like you know, we built this together.
My biggest secret so far it has been doing a panel with Red Bull, just discussing all things diversity. For sure, yeah.
Is that a shortage?
No, it was literally right here.
Oh, right here.
Right here, yeah.
All right. It's like a full circle. Huh?
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I would say being here, actually. I think making a game, starting to make a game and getting to this step is also a big achievement. I think to be able to get to this point and then actually showcase the game and looking at people playing my game, I think is a big achievement. See people smile, seeing people like, even they're like, yes, like I did this mission. That's what it's all about. That's what I've been working towards. People enjoying my game, having the same feeling where, you know, I was talking about escaping from the world or escaping from whatever issues you may be having, you know, like, and I can see that in people playing.
The work that I'm doing alongside some really talented gaming developers and professionals through Connected. So that's the joint DEI initiative from Electric Square and Live. Yeah, I think it's been very rewarding to be able to get involved with different initiatives. It's like one-to-one support for people, portfolio reviews, or doing talks and cool stuff like that. It's and getting messages from people and sharing how it's been as an experience and how it's valued and been useful to them. That's been probably the biggest highlight so far, and I'm sure there'll be more things coming. Well, there will be more things coming.
Is there a piece of advice you would give to your younger self, knowing what you know now?
Ooh, okay. I think I would give myself the advice of just do what makes you happy and what brings you joy. Don't try and appease other people or try to do what everyone else thinks you should do. Because I think for the longest time I was trying to put myself in boxes and pigeonhole myself in, if I want to do that in this industry, I need to do this specific thing. And actually it's like a very creative industry where you can find your own space or make your own space and however you want to do it.
Don't give up, and also don't be afraid to reach out to other people for help. Because I find what happens with solo developers is they're so stuck in this mindset of like, I'm a solo developer, I need to do this by myself. That's not the case. You can reach out, you can get help. People will help you. People will love to help you with your game, you know, so don't be afraid to reach out.
I would always tell myself, my younger self, to never compare myself to anyone. It's my content. If I'm proud of it, that's the main thing. So never compare myself with numbers or what's in the content. If I'm proud of it and I'm putting it out there.
From your perspective, what does the word gamer mean to you?
To me, a gamer is someone who enjoys playing or making games, and to whatever degree. Like, I don't think you need to play a certain kind of game or to play a certain amount. It's like however much you engage and want to engage. Like if you define as casual, like some people think they're not gamers because they don't play like certain games, and they're like, oh, I just play a game on my phone, and I'm like, you're a gamer. Like if you take joy in playing games, then you're a gamer.
To me, the word gamer is more than just a person simply playing games. A gamer is someone that connects with other like-minded gamers, builds a community of their own, along with being a role model for the people that watch you and wants to get into gaming themselves.
I think back then, years ago, gaming communities are full of niche people like nerds, but now it's becoming a lot more inclusive of all different types of people. It used to be a male-dominated area of expertise, but now that I see so many women, so many NBs, people of different backgrounds, it's becoming more inclusive now. And when we play games or make games, you are part of a community.
The definition of a gamer in my brain is like a person who has a true passion for playing games. But I feel like there's so much more to it than just that. Like there's a level of escapism there, that people that have a passion for that, that people that have a passion for like creating and experiencing. It's almost like I use it as a term of community as opposed to a term of, oh, that's just a person. It's like like we talk about queer people, and we're like, we don't say, oh, they're queer. You say they're part of the queer community. It's that, like, I don't see people like, oh, you're a gamer. It's like, no, you're part of the gaming community. I'm part of the gaming community. We're all part of the gaming community because we love what we do. And we love playing video games. We love chatting away and being that little nerdy selves that we are. I think that's what gamer means to me.
Nice, that's it.
Bob.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
We've reached the end.
Cool.
We've reached the end of the interview. I will stop. Wait, we did the clap. Yeah, we did the clap.
Yeah.
Hey there, I'm Nigel from My Matter. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other great videos we have on the channel. You can also join the Gamepad Discord and check out the next event at gamepad.events. We'll see you soon.